Hey, what's up guys? This is Brock from Omega, here with the next Reddit Omega War Recap. This time we were randomly matched up against Red Onslaught, so it was a RO versus RO war. Pulled out the 3-star victory. You'll see, let's talk about the breakdown real quick. So we had 6 Town Hall 11s, 9 Town Hall 10s, going down to BP. And then the rest were 9s. They had 6 Town Hall 11s, 1 Town Hall 10.5, 8 10s, going down to 15. They had 4 9.5s, and then the rest were 9s. So if you look at our side, the discrepancy in the stars came from them 1 starring Vincent, and then not clearing these 2 lower Town Hall 10s. We were able to 2-star all the Town Hall 11s and clear everything else. So nice job, good war. Let's jump into the Town Hall 9 attacks. Wrong side. Gonna start with number 26. Gonna see Legnd. Legend's gonna come in here with a Queen Walk, Shattered Hobo. Thought it was interesting that he brought 3 healers instead of 4. You don't really see 3 healers that often, but he didn't really need 4. He just needed enough to make this funnel, basically. So there you go. You see he's making the funnel, taking out a couple defenses. Queen's gonna draw out that Barb King eventually, so he's gonna drop a poison for that guy. She'll be able to take him out, no sweat. Meanwhile, he's gonna start his kill squad over here in the west. There you go, his golems. Have wizard minion funnel. BK just went down, so that's good. He's got 4 wall breakers coming in here soon to enter in and then jump towards the core. Gonna fast forward this a little bit. Alright, so he lost a healer and a half to a Sam and air defense. Notice he has 3 baby dragons in that enemy CC. He dropped a poison, so they don't do too much. The queen ability is able to take him out, no problem. You don't really see that very often defensively, 3 baby dragons. I know you see that in that crazy mass baby dragon attack, but it didn't really work out too well in defense. Anyways, he's got the rage and the jumps going in here. Just got his golems and bowlers smashing through the core. Trickling in hogs from the outside to help kind of just keep everything moving through the core. Still got hogs coming in. Golems are tanking everything, really. Queen's busting through there. Gonna fast forward a little bit. At this point, most of the base is taken out. He's just deploying hogs and distracted defenses. And before you know, it's wrecked, and he didn't have to drop a heal. So yeah, nice job, Legend. Just gonna drop a heal on that clan castle to make sure it's, fully healed up. There you go. Alright, next attack we're gonna see Cole. Whoops, wrong base. Cole on number 23. Yeah. Cole number 23 is gonna do a quadquake, Queen Walk, Shattered Hobo. Thought it was interesting bringing the quakes. Don't really see that with the hobo these days. You normally see like a double jump, but he saw that the quake got him good value, so he thought, why not? Alright, so he's gonna start with this Queen Walk, baby to funnel. Got some minions working up on that elixir up there. And fast forward the walk a little bit because you know what's gonna happen. This baby does just enough to funnel. Queen's just gonna kind of walk around up towards the north. Doesn't want her busting in. I think he wants to use those healers on his kill squad. I can't quite remember. Yeah, just gonna rage the queen and get her through quickly while he starts kill squad. Oops, fast forward too much. Anyway, so he's raging through, poisoning CC. This core is very exposed, so king, golem, boulder's gonna smash through that. Hogs to keep the golems kind of focused towards the core. He does have some golemites, and look, oh my gosh, look at those hogs. Did you see that? He had like 3 springs, killed 3 hogs. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, so he's already smashed to the core at this point. King and bowlers have done their job. Base is wrecked. Didn't really need his queen after that initial funnel. Nice job, Cole. Alright. Let's see. Next up, we're going to go to... Gonna see 21. Got JacDias again. He was in the last one. This time he's bringing a 4 golem hobo. I guess you would call that a scold. That's what Zach called it. I don't know if anyone else calls it that. Some people have been calling it like a pink cupcake. I don't know. Anyway, he's got his very heavy kill squad coming in. Tried to wall break right there. Had a little bit of fail. Yeah, there was a small bomb there. Ripped him. That's okay. He had 2 jumps. So he was able to get through to the core just using that, really. Actually, he did want to break it through the wall, so I guess he didn't really need to... He could have dropped that jump further forward, but that's okay. Anyway, those 2 jumps and that rage are just going to get his golems to absolutely everything. They're just going to smash his base. Bowlers doing tons of work. They do kind of die out, though, at the end because of those giant bombs. But they've done just enough work to enable these hogs to come in on these distracted defenses. Now he only had, I think he had 8 hogs. Yep. He's only dropped 4 so far, but all those defenses were distracted, and he's gonna drop in more on these. He's only really got this like wizard tower, cannon, and expo left to worry about. Thankfully, I think the expo is gonna. Oh, there's actually a giant bomb like right there, so it's gonna rip his hogs. But thankfully, he's got a golem that's gonna tank. These bowlers are not. They're not headed towards the expo, which is kind of a concern. But thankfully, those skelly has actually pulled them towards the expo. So they're going to beat through that wall and help out that golem. There they go, beating through the wall. Just going to fast forward this. There they go. Expo is weakened by the queen. So he's able to pull off the clutch cleanup. Nice job, Jack. Alright, that'll do it for the 9s. I'm just going to show 4 9s and 3 10s. Kind of a short recap. First Town Hall 10 is going to be 15. We're going to see Mike going in with a Shattered Boner. We've been doing a lot of these lately. Shattered Boners, OP. Alright, he's going to start with a free minion funnel, bowler funnel, and the golems just kind of charging in head first here. Notice there's a lot of good value for a kill squad right there. You see there's an expo, cannon, Tesla farm, another expo when he jumps in. Just really good value right there. He's going to jump over the Inferno so he can reach that plus the Queen. See a Rage and Poison going down to get everything through there. Fortunately, the Queen gets kind of stuck. But that's okay. I think she'll do some work later on. Meanwhile, the miners are coming in. Kill squad kind of died out, but it did its job. See, the miners are going to take out this Expo, Queen, and Barb King area. That was pretty important. He's got 2 babies helping out the miners here. Yep. Miners doing okay. Still had 2 heals left. Baby Drag doing some work on that Archer Tower. Queen pops her ability, so she's going to be safe, protected by the miners. Baby miner still doing work. Healed up the miners and the queen to just make sure she stays alive and they stay alive for maximum DPS. He wasn't really short on time, but you know, better safe than sorry. Use that heal to keep everything alive and finish the base more quickly. And the troll Tesla. Nice job, Mike. Next up, 14. We got Adrian coming in with Mass Drags, Double Zap Quake. Kind of forget which ones he zapped, to be honest. Alright, so he's just going to start off taking out, like doing a funnel, taking out the corner huts. See those archers there. Decides to zap the south and west air defenses. Got pretty good value with that zap over there because he took out that archer tower. So this leaves these two air defenses. What he's going to do is take out that one with his heroes. He's got 5 wall breakers to get his king in there. So there they go. This whiz over here getting in some nice work. So there goes the air defense. Poison for the CC, and I think he's going to get the queen as well. I'm not sure. That queen's kind of has a lot to do. Meanwhile, he's dropped his 10 dragons over here. Hound on their air defense to protect his dragons. He's got 1 rage left, which he uses on the air defense and Inferno. Wants to make sure that's cleared pretty quickly. Inferno is not as big of a threat as air defense, but it's just doing passive damage to like 5 drags, so want to make sure you get that down. Right, at this point, I don't know if he's lost any dragons. Maybe 1. He's deployed everything, so he's just kind of hoping and praying. But there's really not much that can oppose the dragons. Look, there's just that archer tower and wizard tower, but that's nothing. I think at this point he has 9 dragons. Yep, still has 9 dragons left. So only lost 1. Absolutely demolished that base. Nice job, Adrian. And our last attack is going to be from Brad Piff, or BP. This plan came from Mr. T. It was just absolutely phenomenal. Fresh hit. So he's going to start with a queen walk over here in the east. Look at this pathing right here. The queen's going to break in on those walls right there. Path her way here to get that air defense, those heroes, and eventually that air defense. He's going to zap quake the far end air defenses, I believe. Yes. Oh, actually, just zap quakes 1 because his queen's going to get 2 and the hound is going to be able to get that one. So now we're just waiting for the queen to progress. Got a healer and heroes and cannon, all that good stuff to deal with, but the rage gets it. Pops the ability for the queen. Thankfully getting out of range of the sweeper now. Now that the queen's looking good after that rage, is going to start his drag deployment. Hound on that CC I mentioned. Unfortunately lost a dragon to the air defense. But that's okay. He has enough. He dropped the king over here just to funnel. Just wants to make sure his dragons are staying inside the base. Notice the queen taking out the air defense now. Now she's going to take out Archer Tower. Pretty good value from her. Dragons are going to get raged up in this Inferno area. Take out these kind of Teslas that are posing a bit of a threat to him. Fortunately, he lost a healer, and that cannon is buffed, so his queen goes down. Before the nerf, that queen would have stayed up. But he's still okay. He's got tons of dragons left over. Only the Teslas and the Inferno can really target him. I guess the Wizard Tower, again, that's not a threat. So dragons are going to get through that gold storage, take it out pretty quickly. And yeah, he was running low on drags, but pulled it out. Clutch attack from BP. Alright, that'll do it for this war. Nice job to both clans. Enjoyed the war. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek for our next war. Randomly matched up against North Remembers. Pretty hefty advantage on our side. Notice we have 6 11s, 10s down to 17, and these guys are 10.5s. Whoops, don't want to show you the CC. And then we have they only have 3 town 11s, and then 10s down to 15. Not sure if there are any 9.5s there, but yeah, pretty hefty advantage on our part. Best of luck to both clans, and until then, till that recap, peace out.